Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to some League of Legends action. This game is not going to be a live gameplay like most of my full gameplays are. In fact, this is just going to be a commentary over a game I played as fives with my team against another fives team. Now this one I am playing middle AP Fiddle, and this is going to be something I'm going to be doing every now and then. And what it's going to happen, or what it's going to be, is whenever I play a nice game, maybe a game that I really liked or was really close, or just an overall really cool game in maybe whatever aspect, and I wasn't recording it, so obviously I have no real way of sharing it with you guys the way I normally do when I live record all my gameplays, my full gameplays. I'm gonna just simply do this. I'm gonna watch the replay and I'm gonna commentate over it, and you guys can check it out. Now, keep in mind, I'm only going to be doing this kind of thing for replays that I feel are just really fun to watch. I feel like you guys will enjoy. Maybe a replay that's just like super dominant. I'm just like raping everything. I'm just doing so much, cool stuff, and it's really cool to watch. Or maybe just a really nice game that was just extremely close, just like super back and forth, and stuff like that. So, if you're watching this video, you can be pretty much guaranteed that it's going to be an exciting match. It's not going to be a completely like boring match or anything like that. I feel like there will be something to watch. I mean, at least I think that. I'm not sure. Hopefully you guys will think that the same way as I do. But regardless, let's get on with this one. So I'm playing AP Fiddle middle, and I just decided to try it out. I saw they have Swain. I saw that they picked Swain too, rather. First pick, because they swapped later in the selection screen. But they did first pick Swain. I'm like, oh man, like I kind of want to try something new, a little different, something I haven't played for a while. Or like at all almost, which I don't think I've ever played Fiddle middle, maybe like once or twice, but I have seen quite a few, so I know it's quite strong if you play against someone that cannot stop your drain, and Swain just happens to be such a champion. He has nothing to stop my drain other than maybe an ignite, which pretty much just cancels half of it. So the reason I want to put this game up is just because I do really well with Fiddle, and I think you guys will really just enjoy this and just have fun watching it, and a lot of cool action happens. Maybe you guys will learn a thing or two in terms of how to play Fiddle middle and just Fiddle in general. I don't know. I mean, I do have a few hiccups in this game, which I'm gonna probably point out. Again, I rarely play Fiddle, so I'm not very like fluent in his combo. So maybe the first half of the video you'll see I kind of mess up his ulti to QEW combo. I usually just do ulti QWE, which is not what you want to do. You want to fear, throw the bat, and then start draining. A couple times near the beginning, I ulti, fear, drain, and then throw the bat and accidentally cancel my drain. I mean, I usually still end up getting the kills and stuff like that, but you'll see, it's pretty bad. I mean, I fail a couple times, but regardless, I do learn my lesson and I do get used to it, and I start doing good. So this Alistair is really taking his sweet time to load, but maybe I can go over a couple things, and I'm not really sure what to go over, but I'll just wing it. So as you can see, my friend RightSpot is playing Pentakill. Pentakill is probably is the newest skin right now as I'm talking, or as I'm recording this on Teemo, and really on just skins in general. It's one of the newer skins now. If you hear that sound, that's actually me getting a friend request. So I know a lot of people, when they hear like a lol sound, like maybe a message or like a friend request or a game invite or something, they always think it's their client or something. But to save you the time, or the trouble of checking your client, I'm just telling you right now that was my client. Anywho's, so that's a really nice, cute, cuddly Teemo skin. I'm facing against a really nice Swain skin. I mean, that Swain skin is just awesome. It's just awesome. I mean, when the way it looks like in game, the skills and the way the E looks, because now his E has like this little particle thing and puts underneath you and stuff. I mean, that's just a really cool skin. And normally Swain is a very strong champion middle. Normally he can be quite dominant. He has really strong harass, but luckily for me, he has nothing to cancel my drain, so I can just simply play around with that and just keep draining him. I mean, he can put out a lot of damage on me, and there's one really good example I'll show you guys later. I'll point it out, hopefully, if I remember, during the match, where he can really do a lot more damage than you might think, maybe initially. So it's something to really be scared of. I mean, Swain is definitely not someone you want to take lightly middle, but again, he has nothing to cancel my drain, so I was able to kind of take advantage of that here and there. Also, we have a Warwick and actually no, I want to talk about this instead. They have an Alistair. So when I was picked Fiddlesticks, my team was going like, oh no, why him? I mean, they have Alistair. You're just gonna cancel all your stuff and just maybe knock you away when you ulti in and all that. I wasn't too worried, because I'm like, all right, if I can time my stuff better than he can time his headbutt, I think I can play around it. And I think I did a pretty good job of that. So we also have a Warwick with the Wukong, so that's really nice CC type with the Taric, of course. So that's like pretty much 3 CCs that make people stand still. So Wukong's ulti makes people stand still for a good second and a half or two. Warwick's ulti makes people stand still for a good like 2 seconds or something. And Tarek's stun also for about, you know, a second and a half or so, or 2 seconds or whatever it is. So I mean, there's quite a lot of CC we have. We have Teemo's Soul as well. We have my awesome Fear. I really love Fiddle's Fear because if you don't have Mercury Treads, you are going to get feared for quite some time. So when the game starts, I'm actually going to fast forward it just a bit because we have spent quite a lot of time on the loading screen. I did not remember the loading screen taking this long, so quite unfortunate. So let me just fast forward this. So I bought Doran's Ring, first item, and I'm going middle. I'm probably going to be getting, I can't remember what item I get, or skill I get first. I think I get my E first. And so my Wukong is going to be starting his jungle over here. Oops. I'm going to be helping out that a bit. And I'm going to go up here, throw leisure for him, and I want to go back into the lane and do my thing. So, whoa. Alright, so Swain, as you can see, he is pretty scary. We got first blood bottom, but I'm probably going to pay more attention to me. Then again, maybe in the early phase I can just pay more attention to the other lanes. But I am using the LOL recorder. I'm not using the actual replay function because I forgot to enable it to record with that as well. But let's see if they get the kill up here. So you can see her HP at the bottom top left, or I don't know what the hell's happening over here. It's really glitchy when you watch a section that you didn't have vision on during the gameplay. So I threw my bat there, as you can see. It didn't bounce off of anything, but it still did some decent damage, I'd say, for level 1, considering it was only 1 bounce. So the first few levels he does have better aggression than I do. As you can see, he kind of walks up to me and just does his thing. But I just walk up to him, I fear him, I get some auto attacks going, and I throw my E. And we're pretty much even in that part. Now I have all 3 skills. I can throw my E on him, get some free harass, but now I can actually drain him. The reason I got my fear at level 2 is because I was scared that Alistair might gank me. So I wanted something. Let me just turn the sound down a little bit. I wanted something to be able to cancel Alistair's, you know, just movement, I guess, if you will. Maybe his ability to CC, or maybe Alistair CCs me, I can just fear Swain and walk away, or whatever. I just wanted some form of CC that I have to make me feel more safer in lane, because he is quite fragile in lane, and oh man. Our jungle just got destroyed there. Regardless, Swain just took quite a bit of damage from minions because he's trying to harass me quite too much. And he's actually going to start paying for that a bit later on. But again, so I finally got my level 4, and now I think I put my point into, I can't remember, but he's throwing Ignite at me, he's throwing a lot of things on me, but I just throw my Ignite. Alistair's there, I quickly flash away from Alistair. Alistair misses the headbutt. I mean, he kind of hits it, but at the same time I flash away, so it kind of cancels its ability to knock me forward. And I pick up a kill on the Swain right before I die, so that was really, really good. That was just lucky timing by me, because I was going to go for that kill either way, but the only thing is I probably would have lived if Alistair and Nocturne didn't show up, even though Nocturne didn't really do anything. But regardless, I did get the kill, so that's a pretty good thing. Now I'm waiting in base. I'm going to get an Amplifying Tune because I was thinking of getting, or rather, yeah, an Amplifying Tune because I was thinking of getting a Mejai's. I ended up putting that into a Kage Spick because I do end up getting, oh, what's that item called? Let's find out. This item, Deathfire Grasp. So see, I just fear him. I throw the bat and I drain him. I mean, look, he's just tanking way too much of that. Obviously, he can't stop me. His little I don't know, CC thing on the ground, his snare does not stun. It just literally snares, kind of like Morgana. Doesn't cancel anything, any channels. So that's why that's, you know, a really good pick for me. I feel like Fiddle does, you know, do really good against Swain, just again because there's nothing to cancel my drain, and that's one really, really strong thing Fiddle has in lane, his drain. So as you can see, he's just completely out of zone right now. Sure, you can get that CS up there, but other than that, there's not much you can do. I can pretty much freely walk up to him whenever oh wow, he just died to our wolves. But I can pretty much walk up to him whenever I want. As you can see, I tried throwing the bat, I tried making a hit the Swain, and bounce off the minions and, you know, do some damage to him there. Now I'm kind of walking down, I see Tarek was getting a little close with Alistair over here, so I'm like, alright, maybe I can do something, but nothing happens there. Nocturne's in my lane, but I'm not too scared of him. He has low mana and there's not much he can do. I can just fear and run away if I have to. And I'm almost level 6. Once I hit level 6, I am going to try taking advantage of that, because I can just go anywhere from the sides and ulti on top of him and just get a free kill if I can get the full combo off, you know, perfectly. Or even if not, I don't get it perfectly, it's still usually more than enough damage. So as you can see there, he kind of walks back for some reason and ends up taking the full bounce. And that was really, really good for me. That's some nice free damage. So my Bat's level 2, my Drain's level 2, and my Terrify or Fear is at level 1. I'm kind of going back and forth between them. I don't really know which one to level up first, because I'm just leveling up whichever one I feel like I need at the moment. So now I get level 6. I'm kind of heading down over here. I want to go behind his raids, and I'm going to ulti on him. He probably doesn't expect this. Yeah, he kind of goes like, hits himself in the face. I think after I do this, you'll see in chat. But I'm just ulting onto him, land that, and then I see, as you can see right there, I messed it up. Luckily, the bat jumped back, but I messed up the stupid drain with the bat. I did QWE instead of QEW, so that's quite unfortunate. But as you can see in chat, he's like, oh, I should have known better than that. I kind of main fiddle. I mean, he should have been a lot more aware of that. I mean, second I hit level 6, I just went MIA. So obviously, I'm planning something. Maybe he wasn't paying attention. I'm not sure, but let's fast forward this just a bit. And so I'm gonna back. I'm probably gonna finish my Kage's pick. I was actually thinking of getting Majai's, but I'm like, no, that Kage's pick looks a lot better at the moment, especially this early into the game. I could use the extra gold and whatnot it provides. So I'm like, alright, I'm gonna do that. So now Nocturne went and ganked bottom. They ended up getting a kill regardless on him. I think I make my way bottom. I'm not sure. Nocturne almost dies. I don't know if I do anything. Let's find out. So I'm waiting over here. I put a ward down and I'm actually I'm waiting for like someone to do that. I'm like, alright, I want someone to do that blue. I'm just gonna ulti on them and just royally F them up. And I see Swain's like, oh, Swain wants to do the blue. So I'm like, alright, that's cool with me. I'm just gonna ulti on top of you and I'm gonna get the kill on you. See, I kind of messed it up again. I forgot to throw the bat, so I just started draining and I'm like, shit, I forgot to throw the bat. So I'm like, alright, I'm just gonna finish the drain and then finish him off with the bat. Kind of like cat style, I guess, where you E, you ulti and then you finish off with a Q. So I get really, really low here. I get a very, very clutch fear there. Very, very close. Nocturne was so close to hitting me. And luckily, Alistair walks through Teemo Shrooms and gets slow just enough to be not able to catch me. And then Nocturne gets picked up by my team, I believe. He should die, right? He is gonna die, right? Oh, ha! No, never mind. Teemo got the kill. I thought Alistair pushed Wukong into Nocturne there. But regardless, I want to go over here. I'm going to do my drain on the wolves, or rather the golems, and kind of get some HP back, but regardless, I'm going to go back to base, get my Majais, and go back into lane, feeling very happy about my 3-1-1. So Nocturne did get the kill bottom with Swain, so not sure if I called that or not. No, I don't think I called that. But, so I'm going to go up to their jungle. This is what I usually like trying to do as fiddle. I like running around the jungle. I like running around maybe just random areas and wait for someone, hope someone kind of shows up and I can do something. As you can see, Swain is going to say in chat, I warded their fiddle or something. See? Fit I warded. I'm like, aw. So I'm going to wait here and I'm going to wait for Nocturne because I saw him, he's top lane and know he's going to go into the jungle. So I just ulti on top of him as Riven shows up. I'm not sure what Riven was thinking. She kind of went right by me, but luckily Warwick was there. I was a little scared when I was essentially doing it because the second I started casting it, Riven showed up over here and I'm like, shit, like what do I do, right? She's right there. I hope she doesn't notice me, but then for some reason I see her running away, so I'm like running down here sort of. So I'm like, okay, I mean, I'll take it. And luckily I see Warwick is there too, so I was like, alright, that's good. So I dodged, or Swain just misses his snare there, so I mean, that's kind of, his problem there. But I ignite, I tried running with Alistair with his ulti, try prolonging as much as I can, and luckily my last tick of ignite does finish him off, because it is true damage, so his ulti doesn't negate that whatsoever. Swain's still missing. This is what Power was talking about. Swain can do a lot more damage than he thinks. So he actually goes on me. He throws all his skills with all his dots, and he actually gets me extremely low. I mean, look at that. Very, very low. I'm at 100 HP. I might have died if Teemo wasn't there to help me, kill him. I was actually surprised how low he got me. The ignite, of course, did mess up my drain in the sense that I didn't get as much healing from it as I normally would. But either way, he did do some serious damage, so I was very surprised with that. I was actually like, wow, he actually got me pretty low. I mean, that was pretty scary. I'm kind of glad Teemo was there. So I'm gonna go over here and go to the blue, and I'm gonna start getting that. I got my Majaz. I got 6 stacks on it, and top just got a gank on them, and I simply ultied behind the area over here. Went onto there and got a double kill. I kind of fast forwarded accidentally, but I mean, it was nothing too crazy. It was just a regular fiddle ulti on top of 2 people. I just went on top. I kind of E'd them, I Q'd them and whatever, and I did my thing. So Swain's going bot. I kind of called that, and I think Tarek still dies to it, but whatever. It's all good, I guess. I mean, I'm pretty fed. I'm feeling pretty comfortable. Like, doesn't even matter. He probably got Ashe ulted actually, so I mean, it was 3 people. Now again, I'm going to their jungle. I'm trying to do my thing. I'm trying to find someone I want to kill, but I'm like, alright, I'm gonna get this blue instead. So I'm trying to do it, and then Nocturne actually shows up right here, and he's like, oh shit, like I think Fiddle's doing it. So he's gonna throw his Q, I think. So I'm pretty sure he knows I'm there. I just do my regular combo, Q, E, W, deal him, bring him to about half HP, I'd say. And I wait here for quite a bit, hoping he'd come back, but no one wanted to play with me here. I kind of find the Alistair, but he does just use that and run away. I'm not going to waste my ulti on that, fuck it. I'm like, you know what, whatever, he's not probably... Actually, he was 326, wouldn't have been too bad, but... I was a little too scared using it on Alistair because I felt like he could have just popped ulti and ran away, so I didn't want to risk it. As you can see, I just chilled throughout the jungle. I'm just like trying to find something I want to do. And, I mean, Oh, I found the Ashe, right. She got pinged, and I walk over to the Alistair, and as I'm running away, I kind of ignite him because I knew he popped ulti, so I get a double kill on that. And so Ashe was running around through the river right here. She was pinged, and I was waiting up here, and I just ultied right into this bush and got her and the Alistair. That's pretty good. So I'm gonna go middle. I can't really do much. Swain did show up, so I'm gonna go maybe help my team with some dragon action over here, but. Ultimately, what I really try looking for is whenever I have my ulti up, I just want to run around and go into like random areas and see if I can find someone. So now I finished my Deathfire, and I mean with the Deathfire, you can do so much damage with Fiddle. Just second you ulti on top of them, throw that Deathfire off, and then before you really do too much damage with your ulti, and then throw the whole combo off. So here I think Warwick actually tries baiting something. I'm not sure. Warwick does a couple baits for me here. I'm not sure what. Let's see. Let's find out. So I'm kind of running back. Swain is looking a little scary with that blue elixir. So I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm just gonna pretend and make you think that you can outbest me and you're stronger than me. So Warwick kind of baits him over here. I see that. I'm like, all right, I got you, man. So I kind of ping over here and I'm throwing off the ulti, and I mean some serious damage is about to go off. I mean, look at this, just obliteration completely. Everyone tries flashing out, but I mean the Fiddle ulti with 20 stacks now, it's just too much to handle. So I'm gonna fast forward this a bit more. Hopefully I don't miss anything. Get the middle turret, no problems there. Go back to blue, get that blue up. I mean, blue is always a nice thing to have on Fiddle, because you know he is quite mana intensive. I'd say not super mana intensive, but he is quite. Now I got the hourglass because this is also a very, very crucial item on him, because at this rate I am going to be a huge target for the enemy team. You know, they are going to want to target me and get me down, because first of all I have stacks. They want the stacks gone. They want my bounty, and so hourglass is a really good thing to do. So I just ulti in, maybe throw off a few skills like the bat or something, or maybe a fear too, and then I just pop that Zhonya's. You know, I'm good to go. I'm just chilling there with the ulti, damaging everyone, and they cannot touch me. So that's very, very nice thing to have. So Teemo over here kind of doing his thing. Nocturne throwing off the ulti. See what I can do over here. So I'm kind of telling Teemo, I'm like, yo, come here, I got you. You know, I can help you out. Luckily for him, Alistair kind of headbutted him over the wall, so I kind of saved him some time. So I'll throw off ulti, and I flash on top of them. I don't get as many kills as I thought I would. Teemo does get one of them, and Wukong gets the other one, but regardless, we still picked up 3 of them and lost only 1, so that was a good trade. And then we go up into their jungle, and I'm trying to find something I want to do. I see this Ashe, and she actually does some serious damage on me. As you can see, I should have thrown off the ignite. I honestly thought I can kill her regardless, but I completely forgot that she had ignite on me. I was a little shocked at how much damage she did there initially, so I'm like, holy crap, man, she's doing so much damage, but hopefully, you know, I'll be enough for the drain. But luckily for her, it wasn't enough for me to kill her and live. So that ignite really counters Fiddle. I mean, that drain is something I really rely on staying alive, and that ignite just did too much. So here I'm kind of Warwick's baiting off again for me and Teemo. I'm throwing off my ulti and go in the middle of all of them. I mean, look at this damage, is just, oh my god, just obliteration right here. I pop my Zhonya's right there just in case. I mean, I'm like, you know what, why not? Riven's coming over here. Not much you can do. I throw my bat. Nocturne kind of dives in there, tries doing something. My ignite finishes her off. I fear Nocturne. I throw off my heal, and he flashes on top of me. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure if that's a panic flash or what exactly that was. And my friend Warwick is like, you promised me a penta. Why don't you get a penta? Because I'm like, yo, like, you know, bait him over here. I'll get a penta, trust. And unfortunately, I didn't get a penta because my friend Teemo over here decided to take 2 of the kills. But you know, it's all good. I mean, whatever. We got them all, right? So that's what matters mainly, or in the end. So here, look how much damage I do on the Swain. Throw off the Deathfire, throw off the Fear, throw off the Bats, and I just, oh my god, and I end up killing him because it bounces off Ashe and goes back to him. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Just so much damage. So much damage. So I'm 18-2-6 right now. My team is chilling, and this is where something really funny happens. So my whole team is at a net cap. I'm the only one at home, so I'm pretty much like forever alone at home. And I just had to back off. I have no mana. Their blue buff is not up, and our blue buff is about to spawn. And I see that. I'm like, all right, you know what? I want that blue buff. I don't really want to finish the game just yet. I want to maybe make one more play happen or something before the game finishes. So I'm like, all right, I'm just going to go back. I want to get my blue buff. And as I'm doing that, I tell my team, I'm like, yo, you know, let's just do something for fun, right? How about you guys just go and purposely die middle? And I mean, this might sound like a dick move from me, but like, they were all down for it. I mean, it's quite obvious that we're going to win this, you know, not to be sound cocky or anything. But we are quite ahead. I am quite fed. And we're like, you know what, let's just have fun. And my team's like, all right, you know, it's cool. They're down with it. You know, they're always there to have fun. My friend, like Rice Spot over here, always tries like random strategies bottom lane, and I mean, we always just do funny things, and sometimes, you know, whatever. So they're like, all right, you know what, we're down for that. We'll just die middle, and hopefully that the enemy team will take this and see this and go for Baron, and I can just ulti in and you know, get a pentakill. That's what we're hoping for. We're just because I'm just ridiculously fed, right? So it's a really easy chance for me to get a pentakill on them, and we were all just trying to make that happen. Now the enemy team was smart enough not to go for the Baron. It's quite unfortunate because that's what we were hoping for, that they would get all 4 of them and then go for Baron, and you know, in hopes of turning this game around, but they didn't. So see, I bought a ward. I sold my what's it called? My ring, my Doran's ring, for a ward, just so I can ward it in case they did Baron, but they did not do Baron. As you can see in chat, they're like, no, fuck that. So I'm like, oh man, that sucks. So I kind of wait here. I'm like, hopefully someone will come get this shred, maybe the Riven or something after she's done clearing. But luckily for me, this Alistar, I see him right there. He's walking. I'm like, oh man. All right, Alistar, I'm sorry for you, but you are gonna be my target. So I'm gonna. Look at that damage. It's just absolutely ridiculous damage with that Deathfire. I mean, when you have so much AP, like when you have 20 stacks of Majais and you have a Deathfire, I don't even have a Rabadon's yet. So imagine if I had a Rabadon's too. But it's just so much damage. It's ridiculous. So yeah, I mean, luckily for them, or I guess luckily for them, I don't know. Unfortunately for me and my team, our little mischievous plan did not work out too well. But I see the Riven. I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna kill her. I don't want to waste my ulti on that. Actually, she does. No, she doesn't die. She flashes away just in time. I'm like, I don't want to flash for that. I'm like, fuck it. You know what? Whatever. So I go after Swain, and I fail. I use the flash too early, and I cancel my ulti. Bad fiddle. Bad noob fiddle right there. How to not play fiddlesticks right there. Oh my god, that was that was really bad. So here now, the enemy team knows I don't have ulti, so they can engage on these kind of things. But I just throw my bat and I run back. I look for the opportunity. I see Riven's kind of committing over there, so I just fear her and drain her down. We get the kill on Nocturne as well, and we're pushing over here. The Swain looks very low. Ashe is about half HP. Alistar is pretty low HP. Also, he's about half, I'd say. Swain, or rather, Terry gets a nice stun on Ashe. We go over there. We finish her off. Alistar kind of decides to go hero mode and saving Ashe, or try saving Ashe. We kill him as well. So I get a double kill. And here, as you can see, watch how much damage I do on the Swain. So I'm waiting for my fear to go off cooldown. It goes off fear, and I mean, he just gets destroyed. It's just ridiculous. So I'm gonna fast forward this a bit. I do one more kill under the turret. It's pretty funny. So I'm just chilling here. I'm waiting for someone to spawn. I want to drain someone and, you know, maybe live or something. So I see the Riven's here. I'm gonna fear her, and I want to just drain her down into oblivion. I mean, she's in her fountain, but it's just nowhere near enough to heal her to kind of do, or to, you know, reduce the damage that I do from my drain. And I just, as a stupid cocky move, I go onto the fountain and I pop Sonya's. But regardless, great game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Post in the comments if you have any concerns, comments, whatever. And I'll see you next time. Peace.